I'm going to need for you all to explain to me what he think this is. Y'all let me know. What does he think that this is? Does he think this is a date? What is happening? I was so confused. Oh, y'all, this is going to be so good. Inmate to roommate. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to my channel. Sass here, and yes, Inmate the Roommate is back. Season 2, episode 1, A and E. A and E said, don't play with us. Okay? Don't play with us. And we ain't. Last night's episode was so good. It was refreshing. It was everything that I needed. We got participants that we can dig our teeth into. Oh, I enjoyed this episode. Let's talk about it, okay? How y'all doing? Now, first I want to talk about David. Can we talk about David? David is an educator. Yes, he is a teacher. And he says that, listen, okay, he wants to help inmates. When they get out of prison, they don't have anywhere to go. So he says, hey, come on over to my house. I got a room for you. I got somewhere where you can lay your head. But see, David just seems a little odd to me. Because see, when you get involved with inmate reform and you want people to come inside of your house, don't you want to know why they were in prison? Like, don't you want to know what crimes they committed before you let them in your house? Then you can decide. Because see, the producers was like, what was he in prison for? David. Let me see there. I don't know. How long was he in prison? Let me see. I don't know. David, Sugar, what do you know? Oh, okay. You've been talking to Aaron, okay? That's the inmate. Let me tell you about Aaron. Aaron was in prison because he was a street pharmacist, theft, and evading arrest. But see, David didn't know all that, or he didn't care. Aaron is a nice looking fella. David, were you in shock by his looks and you didn't give a damn about why he was in prison? Is that what it is, David? David, are you lonely, honey? Is that what it is? Go on a day nap, not prison, okay? So David's homegirl came over, and she was just as befuddled as I was. She was asking normal questions, even though she looked like she's a little out there herself. But she was like, oh, David, oh, Lord. Okay, what's he in for? I really don't know. I don't know why he's in prison. She was like, oh, okay. My friend is gnawing the inside of his jaw. But again, David's whole purpose is to help the prisoners when they get out. So it's time for Aaron to get out of prison. Aaron don't know David from a can of paint. They don't know each other, but they've been talking to each other for a couple of years. David didn't care what he did. But let me tell you what he cared about. The minute he seen Aaron, honey, them teeth were showing, them eyes got big. And honey, David was looking at Aaron like he was a popsicle on a hot day. I said, oh, did y'all see the way David was looking at Aaron? And he was like, oh, I didn't realize how tall you are. Okay? Nice looking, Jimmy. I didn't realize how tall you are. I'm thinking to myself, what does height got to do with anything if you're helping them? And so Aaron is all giggling, you know, he's happy to be out. And he was like, look, I don't even know this man, but he seems very energetic. That's the word, Aaron, energetic. Now see, this is my thing. I was tapping my television and I was like, Aaron, don't go in that house. You know, like a scary movie, like Everville Hall. Aaron, don't go in that house. Something about David ain't right, y'all. Is he helping or is he trying to find him a boyfriend? Because I'm confused. Y'all see the way, again, did y'all see the way he was looking at him? Y'all let me know, child. Let's move on. Daniel and Kathy, child. Child, another couple, okay? They don't know this boy, all right? He's a young one, too. What was he, 22? What was his name, y'all? His name is Devin. He was in prison for burglary, theft, trespassing. They don't know him from a can of paint, but they want to have this young man enter their home because, see, he done burnt all the bridges to his family, okay? Now, they are friends with his grandparents. And the last time he was at his grandparents' house, honey, it was a hot mess. His grandparents said, you will not ever darken this doorway. We have opened it so many times and you have stepped in and caused chaos. Ain't gonna happen again. So, what was her name? Daniel and Kathy said, you know what? Since I'm good friends with the grandparents, I'm going to have this young man come inside my house. Because, see, Daniel is a recovering alcoholic. Okay? And, honey, Kathy looks like she got some stories to tell. Okay? Honey, they met at a bar and they said they were both tore up from the floor up. And he said that he's undid DRUGS's child. He said he was a hot mess. But he's been sober for many, many, many years. And so he was like talking about the rules. And he was like, if he lies to us, he's out. If he uses, he's out. All this. Don't even have to pay rent. Don't even have to contribute a dime. And you're going to let this young man come into your house freshly out of jail. Okay. I mean prison. All right. So here they are flying to another state to get, what was his name, y'all? Devin. And they going to meet up at Devin's sister's house. Now, Devin done burnt the bridge at the sister's house. The sister said he can no longer darken my doorway. Because, see, the last time he came up in here, he caused chaos. She said, I got 2 kids. Okay? I can't be having that mess around here. He was using, okay, getting high. I can't have that. So he can no longer stay with me. All right? So they're getting his, the vehicle ready. They're making sure there's no paraphernalia inside of the vehicle. They're cleaning it. Everything's good. And here comes Devin. Okay? Devin will be staying with Daniel and Kathy. Again, don't know him from a can of paint. Let's keep the ball rolling with not knowing anybody with a can of paint, okay? All right, let's talk about Pastor Jim and Marisol. She's also a pastor. Glory, glory, hallelujah. What you say? Glory, glory, hallelujah. Now, I'm going to say this. Pastor Jim, Pastor Marisol, you're gonna be praying a lot when it comes to Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey, okay? You're gonna be needing that Bible a lot when it comes to this one. I have a feeling. He's also a jackrabbit. Now, why is Mickey in prison? Failed to appear, revoked license, and evaded arrest. He has been on the run for 2 years. He said, you ain't gonna catch me, child. And then the U.S. Marshals got tired of him, found out where he was, kicked in some doors and said, come on, okay? We tired of chasing you for 2 years. We tired of it. Get into jail. And he has several other charges in 2 different counties. But see, Pastor Jim and Pastor Marisol didn't know all this. See, they are ministers. And what's the name of their church? Rock House Ministries. And they said that they are there to help people who are destitute, okay? Who needs the word of God, who's homeless, who are addicts. They are there to open up their church arms to them. Now, there was a particular part of the church service when Pastor Jim told his congregation, who looked like they all had stories, honey. Hard face, hard life, honey. I said, Lord, I said, that church make you want to wobble inside. See, that church where you walk in at 8 for the week. I said, now what is going on? They got couches all up in the church. And so when Pastor Jim told the congregation that he was going to have an inmate, Mickey, live inside their house, baby, even the congregation said, no, hell no. Now this don't sound right, Pastor. Now this don't sound right. Even there was a guy who looked like he may have spent time in jail was doing this. No. No, y'all. Sister Catherine, did you hear that? I heard it. Did you hear it? Brother David, did you hear that? I heard it. I think they were shook. But he said, you know what? Don't worry about it. I got God on my side. You're going to need him. Because, honey, this Mickey, he going to keep you on your toes. All right? That's just what I'm thinking. Now, Mickey, it was time to do a video call. And it was some technical issues. Did y'all see Mickey? Mickey was pacing, honey. He couldn't even control himself. He was pacing back and forth. He was getting real aggravated, real frustrated. Okay? And they noticed it too. Honey, Pastor Marisol was like, now look at him. He's getting a little fidgety. He's getting a little agitated. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, he is. And so that was a good warning to what may be coming. But, of course, Mickey, he says that, you know, he's good. He's going to get out. He's going to try his best to do better. Again, he's got more charges in 2 different counties. He's a jackrabbit. And you're going to have this man come in your house. They don't even know him. They didn't even know about the other charges. Again, you got this man coming in your house? Oh, okay. Let's move on. Last and definitely not least. Oh, we got the prize right here. We got the prize, Miss Pop Collar. Pop Collar. Y'all, what was her name? Annalisa and Veda. Veda, are you there, Sugar? Are you there? Don't y'all feel like Annalise had a cord in his back and every time he opened up his mouth, she pulled it? Honey, Veda ain't got no say. He was just sitting there like, yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Of course, honey. Annalise said, don't let this pop collar fool you. Okay? Don't let this Draculata 2024 couture pop collar fool you. Don't mess with me. Okay? Don't do it. You don't like me when I'm angry. She said, ain't that right, Veda? Ain't that right, honey? He was like, yeah, I'm a little scared. Honey, they tickled me. I could watch just them. So they are bringing in Mark. Why was Mark in prison? He's been in prison for 7 years, charged with robbery and weapons possession. Now, we've already seen the preview, so we already know where this is going. Now, we didn't have to see the preview to know that Mark ain't shit. I'm going to say it right now. He ain't. He really ain't. So, the reason why they're bringing Mark into the house is because they were good friends with his uncle. And Mark has nowhere to stay. The family said, you ain't darking my doorway. Okay? You ain't coming through. You cause chaos. See, he done burnt the bridges with the family. The uncle done passed away. And so Annalisa and Veda said, you know what? You can walk in my doorway. They don't know this young man. Now, before I keep going, my parents will hate me. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. It'll be a cold day. Ain't no way. Okay? I would go before a judge, somebody, and be like, my parents done lost their mind. My parents, they can't take care of themselves. I'm going to have to look over them because they got this whole inmate coming inside their house that they don't even know. They're not listening to me. They have a daughter. We like the daughter, don't we? Deasia. Deasia said, my parents done lost their damn mind. I don't like this one bit. Honey, Deasia came in hot. And the godson tickled me to death. The godson said, why he in prison? Damn. Oh, okay. So he gonna come up in here stealing y'all's posse pants. I said, not the cooking utensils. And then the homegirl Rose came in. I said, oh, these are participants I can get down with. Honey, I love the whole damn family. Honey, the friend came in and said, hey, what's going on? I love them. And so, of course, they have concerns. You have a young man you don't know. He got charges of theft. And what was the other one? Robbery, weapons possession. You got a young man you don't know coming inside your house. Oh, okay. But you know, they got rules. So Deasia said, no, this don't even sit right with me. I don't like this. I feel uncomfortable about this. This ain't even right. Okay? So here is Mark calling. Deasia said, give me a phone. Let me talk to him. So then while she's talking to Mark, he's flirting with her. Red flag. You don't even know this young lady. You're freshly getting out of prison. I guess you want to hear a woman's voice. That's what Veda said. Veda said, man, this man been locked up, been around dudes. He hear a sweet voice. I don't see no wrong with it. I was like, Veda. What's going on up there? He's talking to her. He's flirting with her. And he's going to be living with you. Which means Deasia will be around him. That's what Deasia was trying to say to her mother. And then her mother was like, well, you know, I just keep watch. It ain't going to happen underneath my roof. I'm like, why even invite it? He's already talking softy. He's already putting a little razzle-dazzle on this. Boy, no. So, of course, Deasia, she's going on and on till the break of dawn, okay? And she is just livid. She's upset about it, and she has every right to be. Every right. There's no way I could sleep comfortably if that was my parents. There ain't no way. Now, I'm not saying that this young man may go in there and you know, hurt my parents, but it's just the thought of the unknown. You don't know him. He's not family. It would be different if it's family. These are complete strangers. Yeah, I get you trying to help your homeboy out. Okay, when Mark gets out, give him a couple of dollars. That's what you do. Help him find resources. The resources will not be my home or my parents' home. And that's just that on that. But they grown. They gonna do what they want to do, so. So Deasia says, I will drive you, okay, to meet up with him. I was thinking to myself, where's the godson? Hello? Where's the godson? Because he would have been in the passenger seat. He would have been in the back. So they go, they meet up with Mark. Mark is like, yes, sir, I'm so happy. You know, his braids was crusty, rusty, and dusty. He was fresh out of jail. And then this car pulls up. Because, see, Mark was very respectable. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. This car pulls up, car full of white girls. Honey, they get out. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? What's up? So here is Annalisa Deasia looking like, what's Meanie, Trixie, and Mixie doing here? They wasn't part of this. Who is this? So here is Ma. Oh, hey, what's going on? And so Annalisa said, do you know them? I do. Oh, I do. Now see, Mark said that the plan was for Mitzi, Ditsy, and Litzy to get there early so he could have a menage a trois in the parking lot. I said, oh. How was y'all gonna fit? How were you gonna fit to have a menage a trois in that car? You'll work it out. Jesus will work it out. If you let Jesus will work it out. Work it out, Jesus will work it out. Work it out while you're trying to figure it out. Okay, all y'all smashed up in that car like sardines. So that was his plan, but see, they got there late. They got there late. And it didn't happen, so. Annalisa had her good eye on them girls. Had her good eye on Mark. Well, honey, Mark is going to give you a run for your money. And this is another thing before I close out. These are women, married women, okay? And you're inviting a man, young men, inside of your home. Absolutely the F not. Absolutely not. Pastor Jim and Pastor Marisol, why would y'all have a man inside your house? They don't even, it just don't make any sense to me. Strangers, again, if it's family, I get it. I will be more open to this thought process, but a complete stranger? Absolutely not. That's it, y'all. What did y'all think? If you have not watched Inmate to Roommate, please, I implore you, please try to watch it. A&E, Thursdays at 10 p.m. You will not regret it. It is a damn good show. Okay? To my new subscribers, welcome to the family. We getting close, y'all, to 5K. We are getting close. Alright? You feel me? Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends. Bye.